Peggy and I worked together to plan a really sweet and fun farm party. And I think this party is probably great for kids, what would you say, ages like 2 to 4, 2 to 5?
Yeah, right in there, boy or girl.
That's what I like about this theme. We looked for a theme that could be for a boy or a girl, because a lot of times at that age you do have boys and girls coming to parties, and kids tend to love animals, so we created this farm themed party. One thing that's different about it is we planned it to be in the morning.
So fun.
Typically parties are in the afternoon, which again for kids of that age might not always be the best time.
Nap time.
Nap time. So we decided let's have a breakfast party because kids in general also like breakfast food. I think a good time to start this party might be like 9 o'clock in the morning after everyone gets up. But let's start with one of my favorite parts of every party is the invitation, because one, I love getting invitations to parties.
I know. So many people do email.
I know, and two, it's just fun to see how cute they can be. So Peggy actually came up with these, and I think that they are so clever, and also, were they easy?
So easy.
Okay.
I actually had cardboard, you know, that comes like stuffed in things with like the back
Like
of your
the- in a
paper.
shirt.
It comes in packaging.
Yep. And then some neat kind of photo paper or invitation
craft
paper.
store.
And then you printed this off on the computer. These are some 3D stickers. But what's really cute about this invitation is what's on here. Oink, cluck, moo, Lincoln's turning 2. So start your tractor and stop on by because we're having a party for our little guy.
Yeah.
So that is a really great thing too. And then, as I mentioned, it's a breakfast theme, and it's a farm theme. So we sort of went with this farmhouse table theme. One of my favorite things is these berry crates that we found, and they were so inexpensive.
On clearance at the craft store, I just put a little fabric tape right around there. Made it so cute. You could put berries in there, fruit,
And you
activity stuff.
For our menu, we chose, rather than a birthday cake, to actually do cinnamon rolls. So it's a sweet alternative, and you could certainly make a giant cinnamon roll for the
That would
birthday
be fun.
child and then put the candles in there.
Awesome.
So, and then we went again with some little fruit kebabs. It's been my experience that kids like anything on a toothpick. And then of course, pigs on a blanket.
Pigs on a blanket instead of in a blanket. We thought that was cute.
We've used these little milk glasses and straws, paper straws, to hold either milk or orange juice. And then talk about this, because we've got these cute little
these
stickers.
are fun. We thought the kids would have fun picking out little stickers and putting it on their little cup so they would know. So that's easy, so the kids can know which glass
know
is
which
there.
glass is theirs. And then in the center of the table, we've got these treat bags, which if you don't want to use the crates, we made these treat bags that have an animal sticker and then again, just some ribbons. So
Ribbon. So easy. And same on the gift tags if you wanted to put those on something or for a place setting or on a gift for the birthday child.
And I like to put the name of each child on the bag before they get there. So in this case, kids are actually going to be collecting the contents of their treat bag throughout the party. So they'll be able to just have a spot to leave their things.
Okay.
And let's talk about the silverware, because this is one of the cutest things that I've ever seen. Peggy came up with
So
this.
easy. Just found at the store, you know, where they have sections of all different colored utensils. There's the green utensils and an orange napkin. Lay it in there and roll it up.
And then
Stick
it's a little carrot.
Yeah, a little carrot.
So really fun. On our plates, we have bandanas, which the kids could actually use as napkins or could be tied on them as soon as they got to the party, so they could be a farmer. And then we've put different things like this little tomato pin cushion with a name in it to be a place setting, or a deck of cards on each place, and that can again go into their favor bags. So perfect. Let's move on to exactly what we're doing at this party. We've got some fun games.
Let's go.
After our delicious breakfast, it's time for some fun and games. So we've come up with some farm-themed games. And one of my favorite things is this ring toss that Peggy made out of mini Coke bottles. And just, how did you do this?
Just white tempera paint, took a few coats, but it was super easy, and then black spots right on there.
And then you used what for the rings?
Shower curtain rings for $1.
It's like the best deal. So I know. So that's a really fun little thing and goes along with our farm theme. I also like something I remember doing as a child myself is the clothespin drop, where you would get on a chair or a stool and you put this jar on the floor and kids try to drop clothespins in. The thing to remember is your audience. So you want to make sure the opening to your jar is big enough so that they're actually successful. Otherwise it could be really disappointing. And we've just used a big mason jar here and tied a ribbon on it so it looks nice and
Easy.
cute, easy. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a farm party without pin the tail on the pig. So just bought a piece of foam core and drew a pig on here, which was really easy to do. A couple of circles, and it doesn't need to be perfect. That's the important thing, I think, to remember when you're hosting a kids party. It's the idea of things and just making it fun for everybody.
You could have your kids color it with a pink crayon, and super easy.
And so then you blindfold kiddos or not and have them go up to the pig and try to pin the tail on the pig. And those are just simply pink pipe cleaners, or chenille stems as they're now called.
Curl them around your finger or pencil.
Yep, and use those.
Or you could also use the curly ribbon that you have home.
Another game I love, it's one of my favorites, is called Musical Hoops. And it's similar to musical chairs, but each child gets a hoop that you lay on the ground in a circle, or you can actually just scatter them around, and you play music, in this case, country western music, of course. And you would put these on the ground, and then when the music pauses, each child runs and finds a hoop to stand inside. What I like to do during the music also is call out different activities like gallop, skip,
Oh, that's
hop. And then they get in the hoops. Only each time when they're moving, a grown-up removes one of the hoops, and then you get to the end, and no one is out though. They're all trying to stand in the same hoop.
That's great.
So it's a really cute game. It's a challenge to get them all together, and they all kind of bunch in there. And finally, we've got this cute little horse stable here with all of these different horses. It's really fun to hide the horses around the yard and actually have the kids go on a hunt, either separately or together. But I do like to keep the kids together since it's a younger party, probably only like 6 kids maybe, and they can move around together and hunt for the horses and then put them back into their stable.
Adorable.
So these activities in the breakfast should keep kiddos busy for an hour to an hour and a half, which is just perfect for that age group.
And then mom can take a nap.
Yeah, perfect. It's all done by 10:30.
Awesome.
Right? To see all the details on the party we've planned here and to learn more fun party ideas, visit our website.